So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Ritter will set up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Let's go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Ritter now. This is caught. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 13 yards out. And the Golden Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Golden Eagles 14, Raiders 0.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19 tight. Ready.
And Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Richardson out to his left. An out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Liking 18. Go.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Reynolds will go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now that play play stopped by Drake Jackson. Second down at 6 now from the 42. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. His throw incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now it's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So after the conversion on fourth, here's first and 10 just outside of the red zone. From the gun, it's Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down, here's Richardson. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Okay, great.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
19 light.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Gano now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Golden Eagles 21, Raiders nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Raiders nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 1.
Set, go.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Set, cut.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do,
On the double.
they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ready, go.
Ritter off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Go red. Drill green. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Cut, cut.
Here's Ritter. Oh, and that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Come on.
And no
set.
move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
22 needle. Set.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Darius Slayton, 47 yards. And the Golden Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gano for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Richardson working from the gun. Now throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go.
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Richardson looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Richardson going to change the play here. They'll try for the first with Walker. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
19, Charger, 19, Cougar, 19.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Richardson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd down, Pirine. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Again, here's Pirine. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Samaje Pirine. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Let's go now.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Ritter to throw it. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Golden Eagles up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And certainly this not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Richardson to the air on first down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Richardson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action with Richardson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Come on, come on.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Flushed out right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
One last shot for Richardson. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just